From the moment that I found out that Brendon Urie was going to be on Kinky Boots in Broadway, I knew that I would have to make it my mission to meet him at the stage door. I got to the theater about 10 minutes or so before the show started, and at that moment I was like, why don't I just see the show too? You know, hit two birds, one stone. And I thought, you know, I'd have enough time to come out because I've done that plenty of times. You see the show and then you come out after and you meet the cast. So it was like 10 minutes or so before the show even starts. Go to the box office, get tickets, and I ended up seeing the show, which was, by the way, incredible. Like, the whole cast is super talented, from the youngest actors all the way to the oldest. They made me laugh, they made me cry. It was a great show, and I definitely recommend you seeing it, whether or not Brendon is still in the show at the time that you get the chance to see it. During the curtain call, almost everyone started rushing out, like running out the doors to get a good spot on the barricade, so I was like, you know, I'll do that too. So I ran out, and I'm telling you, the crowd was huge. Most of the people at the stage door, like waiting to meet him, I'm pretty sure they weren't even at the show because it wasn't even possible. It was like, the inside it was packed, outside it was packed. It was insane, and I was able to get a spot on the second row, which I thought was pretty good, but I was wrong. It got so crazy that the only thing that I was able to get was a video of him coming out of the stage door. Like, that was it, and I practically blacked out because it was so crazy. People were just being so, they were acting like he wasn't even a human being. It was just like, he's like some sort of animal, and they were like throwing stuff at him, and they were vicious, and I got smacked in the head a bunch of times, and it was just no good. Thinking back on that moment, it's safe to say that it wasn't the best experience, but I want to give a quick shout out to my dad for letting me stay one more day and attempting this a second time around. The next day was round two. In round two, I'm telling you, I came prepared. I knew people were going to be vicious, and I was going to be just as vicious back to them because I wasn't going to let anything get in my way of getting my selfie with Brendon. And I was totally right about the day before, how like it wasn't even possible for most of the people that were outside to have seen the show too, because it was way too many. And I was right, because people were all over. They were across the street, they were near the theater, ready and expecting those barricades to be put up. The moment that the barricades were all set up, everyone rushed to get spots. And I was right there, you know. I got the best spot possible because I was right there, front row, against the barricade, right, with a clear view at the stage door. So I knew who was coming in, who was going out. I had the whole thing down. So the moment came, Brendon comes out, and the first thing that I do is flip my phone to video mode because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to snap a selfie in that moment. And with my luck, I'd end up with a poster covering my entire face. If you look closely to the top corner, you can see a poster coming right at me. Like, it was coming for me. And I'm like 100% certain that if I were taking a selfie, like a regular selfie, it would have covered my face at the moment, and my shot would have been over, and then there was no third try. Like, that was it. As of a few days ago, Brendon announced that he's no longer stopping at the stage door to meet fans during his last shows. And I definitely couldn't agree with him more. It wasn't a safe experience for either him nor the fans that were standing outside. So the best thing that he ever did was end that whole thing. So if you liked this video, please be sure to smack that like button because it helps out a stack, and subscribe to my channel because I post just about anything on my channel. I like to consider myself as a well-rounded YouTuber, I suppose. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you all for the next video. Bye!